Good morning, ladies. Okay, we're going to try this again because that was awful last night. Oh my goodness, I've never had so many issues. So, according to the timer on here, I deleted a bunch of videos. Hopefully I'll be able to get through everything in the amount of time, and that way it's one video, not like a bunch of them. I'm going to cover new product stuff first in this revised video. So, let's go over, alright, so body bronzer. It is like a lotion or more of like a body makeup. It is going to moisturize and tint your skin. It's great for uneven skin tone and imperfections. There is some shimmer to it because it's a bronzer, kind of like the bronzer that we have. It will give you like a healthy glow. There is no DHA in it. It does have a lemon citrus gardenia smell. It's very light, but it's very pleasant, so people will enjoy that. Check out the ingredients online. There's a lot of great stuff for your skin there. If you get sweaty or wet, you want to blot dry because it will tend to streak on you if you like rub it off and stuff. It is water resistant, but it is not waterproof. It has kind of a thicker consistency. You are going to apply it in layers and thin layers at that. No rubbing off, but you must let it absorb for at least 10 minutes. So you're going to do thin layer, let it sit for 10 minutes. You can do another thin layer, let it sit for about 10 minutes. It will condition your skin. It does not have sunscreen in it. And if you are going out in the sun, you want to apply sunscreen first and then your body bronzer. And you're going to blend it until even. And that's that. That's what I have for that one. Alright, so our tanning lotion does have DHA in it. It only comes in one shade. It is a buildable color. When you put it on, you're going to wait a few hours and then reapply. And it's going to feel like our primer on your skin, that nice silky, like lovely feeling. That's what it's going to feel like, which is amazing, right? You are going to apply sunscreen after you do the tanning lotion. You can put the lotion on the applicator and then go ahead and do that. And you want to make sure that you're doing it in even consistency. It has a like chocolate syrup consistency. You want to make sure this is huge. You're going to exfoliate first before application. The girl in the one video that I showed you, she suggested using a washcloth so that you get an even exfoliation, like you're rubbing your skin, but it makes it more even versus using a loofah or your little poofy thing, right? Can't even think this morning. It colors over time, so it's not an immediate thing. So when you apply it on, it's not going to look like anything, but as you wait, it's going to go ahead and do that. You want to wait till it is dry before getting dressed, and you want to wash your hands after application. It is easy to apply. There is no odor. Big thing is you want to make sure you shower within 24 hours, but not over 24 hours. So a great thing to do would be to apply it before like bedtime maybe. Let it dry. Apply, let it dry, however many layers you want to do. Then you go to bed, and then when you wake up in the morning, you can shower. To me, that sounded awesome, and I believe Becca Ripley did it that way, and her tan is looking amazing, so you have to check out her pictures. Alright, you can use it on your face, the lotion. However, most of the girls have been recommending the spray better for the face, and we're going to hit the spray now. So, tanning spray. It's similar to the lotion. It is light, it is not wet when it gets sprayed on, and you're going to do one area at a time. You can use the lotion and the spray together, and the bottle is made so that you can spray like upside down and stuff, which is cool. Easy to apply, no odor again. You're going to put sunscreen on after you do this. You can spray on your skin basically, and then use the applicator or the body thing to put it on evenly and everything. And you can use it on your face, obviously. So, can you hear how many times I say Do you see? This is, like, when I'm doing stuff off the cuff like this, I say a lot, which is why, like I told you, it took me forever to get down using videos. You guys can do this, I promise. Okay. How many uses? Depends on the number of usage that you do and the coats. How long does the tan last? About 1 week, and that's for everything. If you have any other questions, I refer you back to the video that I posted in the thread. One big thing that girl had said, make sure you do not leave your tanning products outside. You want to keep an eye on when they're coming in, grab them, put them in the fridge is what she suggested. So, and you want to make sure that your spray tan is stored upright and not like nozzle down or anything, because it will clog. That covers the tanning stuff. So our bonbons, this is huge. Biggest thing, it is not chapstick. It is not. So it is long lasting. It has a ton of antioxidants in it. It's going to hydrate, improve the appearance, and heal your lips. Less is more, 1 to 2 coats, and let absorb before you apply, another coat. Do not leave in the car or direct sunlight, because it will affect the quality and the ingredients. If people are asking, it is similar to the Bobbi Brown one or Origin, but it's higher quality, and our tubes are a lot bigger. This is a great thing to upsell to your people who love lip stains, because lip stains tend to have the alcohol like drying factor in them, and the bonbons are going to help all that out. I am super excited. I really cannot wait to get them, truthfully. Liquid eyeliner, felt tip. It is transfer free, no feathering or running, water resistance. Store the tip end down, not up or on its side. Foundation brush. It is dense and soft. It will give you a nice coverage. If you didn't notice, it has that little thing in the middle where you can actually put your foundation. You can also use with the BB cream. That's huge. I'm very excited to try that out. All right, so that's all of our new product stuff. Let's do, I want to cover actually what the last thing was that they did. And this was called No Excuses. Because I think a lot of us are focusing a lot, and I do this too. Please don't take this personally. I do the same thing. A lot on the negative side of what's going on. And from what everyone's been telling me, let's just try and stay positive. Like I know stuff is on back order. So let's just talk about that first. All right. I know stuff is on back orders, but guess what? It's going to come back into stock. We are going to survive. The company isn't going under. People will order it if they want it. So it's okay. It's okay that the stuff's on back order. I know it's frustrating because people want it. Keep your lists going. Please check in with your customers. Let them know that as soon as we know, we will let them know. Be positive. If they need something in the interim, we have plenty of other stuff to recommend. And if they definitely don't want it, then they're just going to have to wait. And, people that are looking to get it from other presenters and stuff, I mean, if they are good customers of yours, if you're fostering that relationship with them, they're going to stick with you. So just keep that in mind. You want to always validate their concerns with that kind of stuff, but if you be positive about it, I've had the same thing happen, and I have had nobody purchase a foundation or anything from anybody else. I haven't. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you as far as that goes. I just know that when the company started, we only had mascara. And when I started, we had like a handful of products. And then, they launched all this new stuff. And then they launched more new stuff. And now they're launching more new stuff. So, I guarantee you the tanning stuff is probably going to go in back order. So, it's just the nature of the business. We have products that are high in demand. They are trying to meet that as best as they possibly can. So let's move on from that, okay? Never ever stop working, okay? No matter what's going on, what drama is going on in your life, or if you're having a bad day, anything like that, never stop working. Your groups should never see that you are having concerns with things, whether it be the company or yourself or your family, any issues or whatever. Your group should always see you being positive and working your business. All right, here we go. Another thing, so my sponsor won't help me. I don't think anyone in our immediate group has that issue. It seems like all of us are doing really well with sponsoring. And I don't mean numbers-wise, but I mean as far as talking to your team. And I know a lot of you, refer them to me. And I do not mind whatsoever talking to people. So, you know, please continue to do that. It's not a big deal. I truthfully don't mind. I know Corinne does not mind. Brittany, Brooklyn, everyone, we are here to help you. So, but there are people that say, you know, their sponsors aren't helping them or whatever. And what she suggested is to tell them, like, this is your business. So it's your job to find out stuff that you have questions to. There are plenty of learning resources. You have your handbook, the unique back office, other presenters, YouTube. There should be no reason why you are going out, going without answers to anything. You have all these groups and everything that we're in. So we have, you know, Lash Legends and Team Lovely Lashes, Perfectly Posh, Lash Posh Stream. Like, there's a reason for that. It's so, if you have questions about something, you can always find somebody that will help you, right? All right. My friends and family are not supportive. I hear this a lot because I felt the same way. And it's not everyone. You know, you will have friends that support you and you have some family members that support you. But you just feel like, you know, a lot of people are shooting negativity your way and they're not sure. This was huge and totally changed my mindset on this. The girl said, you rewrote the story that they had for you. Now think about that. It's how you are making them feel that they're having an issue with, not with you, okay? Like, let's say it's your parents. You feel like they're not giving you support or anything. Well, guess what? They probably had a different thing in mind for you. They didn't expect you to be selling, you know, makeup online or whatever. But that's because that's the story that they had for you. It has nothing to do with you, though. You know, this is your life. This is your business. You need to take it and run with it. And don't listen to the negative people or the naysayers, because ultimately it falls to you, because they are not paying your bills. They are not living your life. You are. Makes sense, right? I thought that was huge. And another thing she says, you don't owe them anything. You don't. You know, like, a lot of us are doing it for kids or for extra money or, you know, for wanting something better for themselves, wanting to afford, you know, those things that you never could before, to go to, you know, vacations every single year and everything. That is a quality of life that you are striving for, right? So what does that have to do for all those people that are being negative about your business? Nothing. And you shouldn't care about it. You shouldn't. I know it's difficult, trust me. Because it hurts you, you know, because you're like, oh my God, I have no support whatsoever. You do. You know what? I am always here for you. So regardless of what anyone says, I am here for you. So if you feel negative, call me. I promise to try and do my best to get you in better spirits. So there you go. The market is oversaturated. There's too many unique presenters and everything, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? That is a complete lie, and let me tell you why. Because there are over like 5 million Mary Kay presenters, and that business is still going. We only have 400,000 unique presenters. That's it, worldwide, 400,000. Guess what? Only about 100,000 are actively working their business. 100,000, that's it. And guess what? Actively working means they may just be qualifying or whatever. That doesn't mean that they're actually promoting, you know, stuff. So don't say that there's too many people out there. There's not. Just because you run in the same circles as people, and this is going out to some of my Conmore girls, because let's think about it. You know what? I have 4 people on my team currently that I graduated with in the same year from the same school. And there was only 250 girls in our graduating class, right? Because we went to an all-girls school. So we all have that same group of people that we're friends with. This is what they said about that. We should be celebrating. And like I said, this is for the Conmore girls, but think about it. All your mutual friends and everything. Celebrate the fact that you have mutual friends. The big thing is that there are people who, just like in your everyday life, that gravitate towards you for some reason. You know, they may get along better with you. They may like your personality better. They may like that, you know, I only post once a day or something, but they may like that, you know, somebody else posts 3 times a day because they want to see different things. It all just depends on that person and how they relate to you. So we should be celebrating the fact that we are all together. So Conmore girls, yeah, check us out. You know, that's kind of how we should be. And that changed my mindset on that too, because I was like, oh my goodness, you know, I thought of it as a negative, but it's not. if we go back to the whole thing with what Unique was started for, uplift, empower, and validate, that's what we all need to be doing. That's what this team is for. You know, making sure that we are here for each other. If you need any help, we got each other. You know, we got your back. So you make it work for you, whatever the case may be. The market is not oversaturated. Don't use that as a crux. All right, let's see here. My friends don't wear makeup. Hello, we have skincare. Enough said, right? Never ever count anyone out. And I've done this. You know, you kind of look and you're like, you know, they're probably not going to want to buy this. Guess what? I just lost that sale, or a future presenter or whatever, because I did not give them the opportunity to say no. And we are supposed to be celebrating our no's, because for every 10 no's you get, you'll get 1 yes. So think about that. I have so many mutual friends who sell. This is what goes into the people relating to other people differently. That should not be a reason. There's no action in my group. Guess what? If you're not getting action in your group, do something different. It's the only thing you can do. And I know it's tedious and I know it's frustrating when you see tumbleweeds or crickets. Sorry, the baby's getting cranky. But do something different. If you have been posting a bunch of graphics and stuff, well, guess what? Then go ahead and... Sorry, I'm trying to put a DVD on. Post a video then. If you're posting videos and pictures of yourself, oh, guess what? Play a game then. Like, do something different. Take yourself out of your head and think outside the box. She did suggest keeping your blooper videos. When you do videos like this, keep the bloopers, because you can do like a montage of it later, and everybody loves a good laugh, especially at your expense. It's true. It's human nature. This was the biggest thing, and I'll end this one with this. You only fail when you quit. How about that, right? If you are consistent, if you work your business, if you are truthfully and in your heart of hearts knowing that you are doing everything you possibly can and you're listening to everything that everybody says and you're doing it, you only fail when you quit. Pretty amazing stuff, right? All right, so moving on. Let's talk about home parties, because I think this is huge. Home parties seem to be a surefire way to get some money, because people will always buy at a party, usually. At least one thing, right? Even if it's just a lip gloss, it's still a purchase. So, a couple things, I'm just going to read them off. Your appearance, you should be wearing some kind of unique swag, or at least a purple shirt or something. Name tag for yourself. You can either get a nice one, there's one at the trophy shop, she said, or you can get those stick-on ones from Staples, and that way everyone can have them. You want to arrive 30 minutes early. You want to prep your hostess. Tell her what you're planning on doing. Make sure that, you know, things are set up to move smoothly. Find out where you're going to be setting up your table and everything. Perfect. If you don't have a table, use whatever she has. Kitchen counter, dining room table, TV stand, a bay window, you know, thing. Whatever works for you. A kid's table, right? You want to find out what your hostess is looking to get from this party. You know, if she wants YCash, she wants to introduce people. Maybe she's thinking of being a presenter. She wants to see which one of her friends are interested. There's lots of different reasons people want to do a home party. You want to make sure you have business cards on you and catalogs. Always, always. She does not bring stuff to the party. It's amazing. She sets her stuff up and she passes around the products and the catalogs and tells people to take a look, and then she does a checkout session at the end of the party. And that's it. And because you've opened up a link for your hostess, everyone just purchases through that link, and that's how they get everything. It's kind of amazing. The only thing she does wind up doing is her door prizes, her raffles, things like that. Like, she'll have product for that, but does not keep, like, let's say 20 mascaras on hand. So think about it. You know, that's a great way to not have to put out money on top of anything and just have a home party. And it does not have to be huge. You could have 3 people, and that's a home party. Okay, so different things. You have one eye done, and then do your other eye while you're there so everyone can see that it's not a trick or Photoshop or anything like that. Always gift your hostess a mascara. She's hosting a party for you, give her a mascara. You're going to make an event on Facebook, and you're going to open it about 3 days before the home party, And you're going to basically, she said, message the guests and the hostess, or have the hostess message the guests. And you're going to talk about unique. You do not need to put in a bunch of videos or graphics or anything like that. You can talk about, however, talk about what unique is. The Unique Foundation, Derek and Melanie, the vegan, the gluten-free products, like all that informational stuff, the 14-day Love It guarantee, so on and so forth. She had a lot of cool, really, like, games and stuff like that. And I'm not going to go and explain it all now because limited time. So, we can discuss games and stuff. If you have a home party coming up, give me a call. Let's talk over some of the cool things that she suggested to do for games and a raffle and everything. You want to make sure you're engaging every single person. And she said usually you will have like a group of people who are very, you know, chatty, and they're there and they're present. And then you usually have like 1 or 2 people like sitting in the background. They're just kind of chilling. Make sure you go up to them, talk to them, find out what it is they're interested in, what are they looking at, things like that. Engage everyone. You're also going to go back in. Everyone that purchases from the party, you go back into the event page afterwards and thank everybody individually. What's really cool about doing that is when you thank them for what they've purchased, whether it be the mascara or a concealer or something like that, if you thank them for that particular item, what that does is that mutual friends that may not have purchased that will go in and start checking that stuff out. They're like, oh, so-and-so got a concealer. Maybe I should check that out. You know what I mean? So that's always a good thing. And that's a rule of thumb for even your online parties. Like, go in and when you're thanking people, thank them for what they purchased. Okay. Now, let's talk about vendor events. And she went and did some homework and gave some tips for finding where to go to look for stuff. So you want to look for swap meets and craft shows, things like that going on in your area. Fairsandfestivals.com. artsandcraftsshowbusiness.com. You can Google events happening on a certain date in a certain place, and things will pop up there. She did not suggest doing bridal shows, and I never really thought about this. She goes, but brides that go to bridal shows are expecting free stuff. You're not always giving away free stuff. You want them to buy stuff. So there's a big difference there. Craft shows and stuff, people are going there to buy stuff, right? Makes sense. So keep that in mind when you're doing things. All right, vendor events. So your table presentation should be neat, pretty, and inviting. She keeps all the empty boxes from all the products that she uses and uses that for display so that she doesn't actually have to have a lot of stuff on hand to sell. People purchase from her link. She will have, she said, 5 to 7 mascaras for every 100 people that are supposed to be there. But she also said she knows that she will sell them. So depending on how confident you're feeling, you could do that. You're going to stand in front of your table always, always, always. And if you're doing a raffle, she said everybody wins. So no matter how many people put their name in there, she said every single one of those people are winning something. She gives, and usually she gives like 10% off because it's really not that bad. 10% off their next purchase, or, you know, off a mascara or something like, or one item or whatever. And that way, you know, they don't know that she gave it away to everybody, but those people are going to be your customers then, right? That's amazing. Corinne and I looked at each other and we're like, duh. Yeah, so do that. She also goes barefaced, and she does her makeup at the event. She gets like a group of people that have stopped or whatever, and then she just really quick puts on some stuff. Amazing. Let's see. She anyone that comes up and is interested in stuff or going to buy something, she friends them on Facebook right away. And make sure you always, always, always follow up with everyone. You're going to send a mascara video to every single one of those customers that purchase a mascara. You want to have proper body language, which means you're not standing there like this or like with some bored expression or anything like that. You want to be confident and put together and excited, right? But you can also be comfortable, so you can wear jeans and stuff. It's not, you know, no need to dress up and be fancy. She said you have 10 seconds to get them interested, so that's not a very long time. Make sure your pitch and work on it. Make sure you're being inviting. And if you have a slow event, not a lot of people, traffic coming through or anything, network with all the other vendors there and to get referrals and to have them purchase because they want the mascara and stuff, right? Perfect. All right, moving on. I'm sorry, I know this is a lot of content. If you have questions or want clarification on something, please reach out to me. I have no problem going back over it. All right. Big thing for your start off to your parties and stuff, make a why video. So many of you have not. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that has. You guys, your why is what's going to draw people in. They want to know why in the world you decided on Unique, why you're selling this makeup. They want to know why. So you can do this for every party that you have. You make a video and you don't have to change it. You know, like it can last you for a good 6 months if you want, and then make another why video. Make a video why you decided to join Unique, why you chose Unique. Explain in that video how the group runs. Tell them you are going to be posting selfies and videos, new product stuff, letting them get information about Unique and all of its products. People will appreciate the fact that you are not trying to hide behind something and you're not being spammy. You're telling them ahead of time. That way, if they want to leave the group, they can. Or, for the most part, because you're honest, they're going to stick around and check out what you have to see. Let them know, stick around, have some fun, you know, this is supposed to be an enjoyable experience, you know, plus our products are awesome, and be genuine, you know, let them see your excitement for the products, let them know how much it means to you. When you're talking like this, people get a better understanding of you as a person and what exactly it is that you're trying to relay to them. So that's why I push videos so much, because people want to see you. Right? They don't want to see Lorenda Eddy, and they don't want to see, you know, Courtney Wheeler and things like they want to see you. I think using those other videos as a backup to yours is perfect, because then they know that it's not a trick or anything. Like, you know, you did this, well, so do all these other people. And yes, it works that way, but you should be the first one that they see. Consistency is key. You have to believe in yourself and believe in your business. If you are having trouble doing that, you need to check your mindset and go back to your why, because that will always keep you in line as to what you're doing and why you're doing it. Okay, even if a party is dead, you need to stay positive and keep posting and be consistent, okay? Even if there's tumbleweeds, we talked about this, keep on doing it. You want to start creating relationships with people. If you are reconnecting with people that you have not seen or heard from in 15 years, be friends with them first. Do not just add them to your Facebook group and be like, hey, buy mascara from me. Hey, host a party for me. They don't want that. They want to see what's up with you. That's why they accepted your friend request. Be friends with them. Go to their page. Comment on their stuff that's going on. If they just got back from vacation, hey, how was it? They just moved. Oh my God, your new house is beautiful. Had a baby. Oh, adorable. You know, kids are doing something cool. Whatever the case may be, interact with them. Be their friends. And then if they ask you what you're doing, you say, oh my God, I have this great business I'm in, you know, and then you can talk to them about it. Then you ask them if they, if you can add them to your group. That's how it's supposed to work. You want to make sure you're working on adding friends daily. That friends of friends thing that I talked to you about before, that's the best way to do it. The larger your group of people that you are posting to, the better chances you have of succeeding in your business and adding to your team. Moving on. Make sure you're getting pictures from people that, and I have not done this, so I need to really start doing this, but get pictures of people who purchase from you. If they purchase a mascara, get a picture of it. Tell them to take a selfie and give it to you, because you can use them. That's an actual customer who loves the stuff, and you can use that in your other parties and everything. All right, online parties. Let's get to that. All right. You should have already hit up your friends and family and said, hey, even if they're not supporting you as far as buying stuff, even if they're not over the moon about you doing these things, say, listen, you need to host a party for me. I'm working hard at this and I need your help. Most people will help you out. So you need to do that. Make them help you. when you're hosting a party for people, make it seem like you are doing something for them. They're not doing something for you, right? You know, aside from friends and family, I'm talking about strangers and stuff, or people that you get out of other parties. Like, you are trying to get them to get free makeup and discounts on makeup. Amazing stuff. This is for you, not for me. All right. Products, why they, okay. So basically you need to make sure, like, they know what the products are, your hostesses, why they need it, and how they're going to get it. And those three things need to be conveyed to the people in that group too. What the products are, why they need to have it, how can they get it, right? Easy peasy. You're going to be posting 3 to 5 times a day. Like I suggested before, you do a pic or a video of yourself. You can add information and pics and videos of other people later, but you should be that person that they see showing it. Always make sure you're thanking people for the purchases. You want to make sure you're friending them. You want to coach your hostess. If you're not doing this already, let's start doing this. You want to gear the party for your hostess and her friends. So if you have a younger person, they're going to really be interested in the palettes and the splurge and the tanners, right? That's the new thing. They're really going to love that. If you're going for an older crowd, skincare, the bonbons, things like that, things that hydrate their skin and everything, because my mom said that old people don't always care about makeup. They do care about their skin though. So think about that. And you want to have her, you know, have your hostess be engaging, taking pictures of herself, posting them, tagging her friends and things that she knows that they're interested in, things like that. If you're sitting there saying to yourself, nobody will have a party for me, okay, I need you to do this activity. You are going to make a 100 list. What that is go into your phone, go into your email, go into your Facebook friends list. You make a list of 100 people and do not discount anyone. 100 people that you are going to use that list to contact. Now, I can say you can do 10 people a day if you want to, but you want to reconnect with those people, okay, out of your 100 list. And you can always go back and revamp your 100 list. And as people are booking parties or signing up or anything like that, you replace them with new names. Okay? This was huge. So flashing lights, blah, blah, blah. Pay attention to this. Okay. People in a group tend to either not see all the notifications or if they take themselves out or anything. But if they're not getting the notifications, you can change the name of the party to something else every couple days, and then they will start seeing the notifications again. Blew my mind. What? So yeah, go in, start changing up the names of your party, and more people will start seeing the notifications again. Amazing stuff. I love that tip. There was a lot of things going back and forth about whether to do groups or events or anything. I really think, and this is what the girls were saying, it's like a preference thing. So let me know. You know, like I would think if your hostess only wants to do like a 3-day thing, I would do an event. Obviously in our unique office, that party is going to stay open for 10 days, but you can do an event and not do an actual group. Makes sense, right? Yeah, so I think that would work. Let me make sure I'm going in here. We did all that. I don't want to skip anything. Sorry. Okay. Sponsoring. All right. This lady, there's a book called First Sentences.